South Shore, Nova Scotia, where properties are rural and sprawling. Fort Nova is no exception among them. 127 acres strong, this is not where one would expect industry to be taking place. And yet, Reginald, the homeowner, performs his business enterprise thanks to the power of the World Wide Web.
Dear Mr. Grey, Toronto, Nova Scotia, coolest guy ever. Compensation.
It doesn't actually say that. Wow, that was a less than adequate job at explaining his electronic mail. In short, prospective employers from Toronto are in Halifax and are requesting to stop by Fort Nova to meet Reginald in person.
Yes! In order of operations!
Oh, that's an interesting viewing choice. Never stop learning, I guess.
I like all the colors.
Hosting preparations begin. Meanwhile, from across the street pipes familiar sounds. Banjo picking. So often the soundtrack of the Hamlet.
Sitting on my front porch, singing my song. Friends gather around me, and they sing along.
Just as the painter paints, Bubba, a local musician, pens his arrangements.
Man, that truck needs a tune-up.
Reginald's beat-up classic in need of a tune-up is also a familiar sound, although more of a racket.
Holy Mayflower, does my truck sound freaking amazing. Woo!
Hosting events, or even just a couple work associates, is an art fit for only the most skilled of curators.
Paprika, 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 paprika. Paprika. I think I just like to say paprika. Paprika.
Meet Reginald. He lived the Toronto city life for 30 years, but never felt at home. So, he hit the road. After wandering for 5 years, he found his place to nest. His grounds in rural Nova Scotia have been dubbed Fort Nova. Now, he needs to learn how to maritime. But at least he's home at last. Reginald seemingly follows the siren song, in hopes of upping his hosting game.
Looks like it's time to get Mara. Time.
A professional fishing net. How ubiquitous. This one, in particular, is designed for larger game, such as halibut and swordfish.
Where does one begin and the other end? Which way is up?
The homeowner observes from the porch. Caught net-faced.
Reggie, what are you doing? You're the strangest looking mermaid I've ever seen.
Bubba, hello? Well, you told me that we have neighborly law around these parts, and neighbor law states that I could help myself to whatever I need. And I'm doing this like maritime thing where I need like a bunch of nautical stuff. I guess I was helping myself, neighbor.
Well, you're allowed to help yourself. But if you had to ask me, Reg, I've got a lot better nautical stuff in the house. Why don't I give you a hand getting out of that net, and we'll go in the house and get the good stuff.
No, I got this.
Don't worry, Reginald. Greater fish have succumbed to these very nets.
Actually, you know what, Bubba? I might actually take you up on the hand here. This is a bit of a cat's cradle situation. Ooh, those were some excellent puzzle-solving skills, my friend. Let me guess, you're one heck of a Rubik's Cube guy.
Reggie, I invented it.
Ooh-wee, I'm gonna like picking your brain on this one, because I got potential employers showing up. They're from Toronto. So they're gonna be all, TSX, TTC, YYZ, and I need to Maritime wow them. What do you got for me?
Seafood. Fresh, out of the ocean, seafood.
I guess I've been here long enough, because I already got that.
Seafood is notoriously bad at keeping, especially at room temperature.
I'm about setting a scene. So what I'm really looking for is maritime nautical kitsch. What do you got for me? I'm really impressed with your units of music here. These are absolutely spectacular. What a collection, my man. Oh, yep. Oh.
Needle and twine that we use to fix the nets that you get tangled up in. To get a hole at sea, mend it and throw it back over.
Like, look at this one. This is spectacular. They should call you Banjo Bubba.
They do. How about a lantern that they'd use on the ships in the old days?
It will light my way home.
And an anchor. I mean, it's not a real one. It's not the heavy steel one. You probably wouldn't be able to carry it across the street. Where did I put it?
What are you trying to say about my muscles?
You don't have any? Yes.
Probably true. Whoa, the piece de resistance.
This backbone of the maritime fishing industry 100 years ago. The dory. That should impress them.
I think we are set to pop. Oh God, that probably meant a lot to Banjo Bubba.
Reg, that's my banjo.
Yeah.
Banjo Bubba's banjo.
Yeah.
I think you better leave.
Me too.
And try not to break anything else on the way out. Broke a string on it. I broke the back on it.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. And now more people from Toronto coming. Just what we need.
Reginald was not only able to escape with his life, but also a decent haul of maritime goodies.
Jeebus.
The Ontarian is almost unrecognizable. A clumsy, yet successful mission.
Home at last, indeed. Love when they say the name of the show in the show. Oh, that stinks something fierce. Mm-hmm. Mais quoi?
Oh yes, the unmistakable scent of seafood giving way to rot. Unmistakable to most.
Yeah, call off the search. That's the no amount of paprika. Oh, saving that one.
Reginald returns to where he purchased the fish. However, with operating hours being more conservative than his former home in Toronto, desperation is beginning to set in.
Local man, I need your help, please.
Yes.
Help me with this. Okay, sorry, a little bit more context. I need more of this. Where can I get it?
Over there.
Wait, fish live in the forest?
The ocean's on the other side of the trees over there.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and go to the ocean and reach my hand in and grab a barracuda or something, I guess, eh? Yeah, right. Bubba.
Despite a literal sea before him, Reginald turns to his local crutch, Bubba.
Bubba fish. Bubba fish.
Reggie, you smell rotten.
Whatever happened to our open door neighbor policy, huh?
Things have known to change when banjos get broken.
Bubba, look at me. I'm floundering and flounder. Where's the seafood that you speak of, please?
Our fish and chip stand's closed for the season.
Anyone who's watched other episodes knows that Bubba has a fish and chip stand. It happens to be closed. See? Now keep watching.
But I know where we can get the freshest seafood you could ever have.
Take me there.
Not till you change.
Oh. I don't want to touch it.
In fishing circles, this specific type of vessel is referred to as a Cape Cod-style lobster boat.
Here we are.
This is brilliant marketing. We actually buy the fish from the boat. This is like getting a burger from a farm, or like tofu from.
We're going to catch, your friends, the freshest seafood in the world. Didn't I tell you to wear a slicker?
Yeah, but I thought you were just joking, because, I thought you were making fun of me from being from the city. Because I just watched City Slickers the other day, and I'll tell you, Billy Crystal is shockingly ripped. And in the second one, he's even more jacked. Who saw that coming? I don't want to get on that boat.
All aboard to meet the captain.
Hello, boys. Welcome aboard the murder vessel Scott's Faith. I'm Captain Darrell Morash, and what I say goes around here.
Yeah.
And what kind of fish would you be after today?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
You got a small
rod,
don't you?
Yes, definitely, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
The captain's dialect is a seasoned Atlantic Canadian accent, which is mostly influenced by Irish, Scottish, Gaelic, and Acadian French. Reginald's Upper Canada ears are still unsure what just happened. As it oft does, a maritime fog rolls in as the crew sets sail. Captain Nels Morash takes the team to his preferred fishing hole. Tried, tested, and true. There is no excuse to miss out on their trophy.
There's your pole.
That's your pole.
Oh yeah, my fishing pole. Right, yeah, because I'm fishing. I'm a fisher person, so I got this pole here.
There's your bait.
That's your bait.
They're just like little fish friends. This goes on the pole, right? But
Knife.
Your knife.
please don't hurt me.
Baiting a line is old hat for the captain.
What are you?
For Reginald, it is very much new hat. So much so that he is forced to avert his eyes from the hat.
All right, ready to fish. Let's Procast.
The others drop their lines as well. True patience on full display. Time passes slowly on the seas when the fish aren't biting. The fog breaks up as nearby fishing pros lampoon the struggling seamen. Their woes might have something to do with a certain city slicker.
And it's funny because in the sequel, you'll notice that Ed isn't in it, the character Ed, and he's played by Bruno Kirby. And in real life, Bruno Kirby's actually deathly allergic to horses. It's a movie about horses. Like, why would he take that role? It's ridiculous. Oh.
Shall we call this beginner's luck? Or the gods of your choice offering Reginald a chance at a bounty? The music is about to get more intense.
Reggie, where's my lower half?
Sure is nice to have some peace and quiet.
Sure is.
The music more intense still. An act of compassion leads the aquatic dweller being released back to the depths from whence it came.
Goodbye, sweet prince. I freed Willie. Fellas, I think it's best that we head for land, please.
We haven't caught anything yet.
Yeah, Reg, we haven't caught anything.
I know, but I'm asking for a sacrifice here, like when Mitch in City Slickers jumps into the river to save Norman the cow.
Let's go in.
Billy Crystal and his cow be damned. Returning to the mainland empty-handed is always an unfortunate possibility. However, it is one of shame in Atlantic lore. Each of the men feel the sting of defeat, but none more than Reginald. He looks almost ill at the thought of it. Never mind. It's just seasickness. Tally-ho, land at last. Land and a more commonly piloted vehicle.
What's the dealio? Am I getting in through osmosis here?
I saw you cut that line.
Okay, truth be told, I'm a vegan. And it turns out that serving somebody some seafood is a little different than catching it. Turns out that that's a mackerel too far.
Wait, you're a vegan in the middle of the lobster capital of the world? Man, you are gonna miss out.
Yeah, I guess so, but the only people really missing out right now are my guests. Because they're about to eat a couple slimy veggie trays and some canned fruit salad.
Well, produce isn't our strong suit.
No, but luckily, showmanship is mine. Open that truck, my man.
With the decor in place, fingers are crossed that the lack of authentic seafood will go unnoticed.
You, sir, are in for a treat.
Showmanship indeed.
I promised you authentic Nova Scotia. And this spread is from nearby Shelburne. So is Boxing Rock beer.
Well, thank goodness for that, yes.
How is Toronto?
Well, it's still there.
Good.
Yeah.
A little movie trivia for you, perhaps?
Sure.
The film City Slickers. Billy Crystal's kids in the movie? The daughter, his real daughter, IRL, and the son is a young Jake Gyllenhaal. You wouldn't even recognize him.
I did not know that.
Great. Hey, let's kick it up a notch to celebrate that, eh? A little maritime music, bagpipes, and whatever, the Lord of the Dance sound and stuff.
Why not? Actually, it sounds like you already have some. Is that a pirate?
I've always wanted to be asked that.
Haven't we all?
It's a pirate that I be. I'm a terror on the seas. It's a pirate that I be. Many men up the sail fear me.
Yeah.
There, matey. Reggie hired us to give you a taste of the high seas.
Yeah, I did. And I also hired this table, which is great. So why don't you grab a seat and just, yeah, hey, Pam, hey, how's it going? You, what did you do? Where'd you find the seafood?
That's some old stuff I had frozen down in the bottom of the freezer from last season. Tastes better than anything he'll get in Toronto.
That's true.
That's true. You are a good man, Mr. Bubba. You really are. And I appreciate you. And I would like to show this appreciation by getting this fixed.
Wait, how did Reginald get the instrument, you ask? Previously recorded footage shows Nanny Pam handing it off to be taken in for repair.
Wow. Man, I really appreciate this, Reggie. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just happy everything seems to wrap up in a nice little bow. Wait 1 second. Throughout the episode, I kept saying guests, and I think the narrator did too.
That's correct. I did.
That's because my business partner had a last-minute scheduling conflict with his reverse vasectomy.
Oh, well, that's great for him, I guess. Then everything did really wrap up in a nice little bow tie. Wait, do you want paprika for that?
No, this is great. This is.
Make yourselves comfortable, laddie. It's time for a good maritime yarn.
I hired them.
This one's entitled The Vegan and the Sea.
Those fries look, yeah, let me settle in.
The sun was shining bright. Beautiful day.
Tales and yarns of the sea are the very backbone of this part of the world, and Reginald has officially entered the mythos. Although currently embarrassed, this is a vital rite of passage. Welcome to the East, laddie.
Because someone wouldn't shut up. I'm going down to the seashore to try to catch a fish once more. Gonna cast my line in the water for shore to try to catch a fish once more. If Reggie can be still tonight, I know the fish just might bite, but I don't think he can be quiet. Looks like I'm going on a diet. I'm going down to the seashore, try to catch a fish once more. Gonna cast my line in the water for shore, try to catch a fish once more.
You know, I really like that last line. Get it? 'Cause fishing?
Woo! Nice. You know, I was thinking about our adventure and, mainly about the film City Slickers. And, you know, it's a funny, laugh it up, yuck, yuck comedy fest, right? Billy Crystal does his "You Look Marvelous" voice and all that stuff, but it's also a really deep film. You know, it's like middle-aged men, like, opening up and being vulnerable.
You know, if you keep yapping, all of Nova Scotia is gonna go hungry. We'll never catch any fish.
Yeah, I guess I keep talking because I'm worried if I don't, I might lose you like they do Curly in the aforementioned film. Wow, that was deep. City Slickers.
So did you get that job?
Hey, are those pike biting or what, eh?
He didn't get the job. Apparently, he wasn't Toronto enough. What a twist.